Hello everybody, how are you today? Hopefully you're doing well. We'll continue with our new lesson, energy transfer in collision. Imagine yourself at the back seat of a car which just turned sharply. What did you experience? Yes, you might have experienced moving left or right. If you ever had experienced such a situation, it means you have experienced inertia. Remember inertia, which was the tendency of an object in motion to stay in motion. An object at rest will stay at rest. When we hear the word collision, we probably might be thinking a car crash. But in science, collision has a broader definition. Collision occurs when two or more objects hit each other with a force. Remember the contact force between a baseball ball hitting a baseball? It is an example of collision. Now let's come back again to the inertia. We said inertia is the tendency of an object in motion to stay in motion, and if an object is at rest, it stays at rest. A force is needed to change the object's inertia, and if there is no force applied, the change of inertia will not happen. Now let's take an example of this car and the red block. They are moving together at the same speed. When the car collides with this wooden block, you can see that the car's inertia is changed. The force that the car applies to the block and the force that the block is applying to the car is equal. Balanced forces here. This causes the car's motion to stop. Now you can notice that what happens to the red block? It actually is moving. The block continues to move forward after the motion of the car stops due to the block's inertia. So the car has stopped over here because the block's inertia has stopped the car. Its inertia is changed, but nothing has stopped the box. Red box is still moving on, and it will keep on moving until a resistance or friction will eventually stop it. An object's inertia actually depends on weight or mass of the object. For example, this car has less inertia than this bigger truck because the truck has more mass and weight, so it has more inertia. So it's quite clear that when something has more inertia, it means that more energy will be required to change its motion. So to find out the measurement of how to stop or how easy or difficult it can be to stop a moving object, this measurement is known as momentum. To find out momentum or to calculate momentum, we can do that by multiplying the mass and velocity of an object. So if we increase in mass or velocity, it increases in momentum, and the same happens when we decrease the mass or velocity of an object, it will decrease its momentum. So having a greater momentum makes it easier for an object to move other objects because it can apply more force. The more momentum an object has, the more energy it has. In a collision, for example, the object with greater momentum will move the object with lesser momentum. So more energy is transferred from the object which has greater momentum to the object which has lesser momentum.